I didn't always grow up Palestinian. Half the time I was Lebanese trying to be Phoenician, an Iranian trying to be Persian, a one-eyebrow fat kid trying to fit in when my tight t-shirt didn't, because I thought it was just the freckles keeping me from white Irish Catholic society. On top of that, my mom was vocal, Palestinian to the point of embarrassment, Palestinian to the point of, oh my God, she's scaring the neighbors, Palestinian to the point of, Ma, you can't put a sign that says Palestine is best on the garage. It's Desert Storm. And if you haven't noticed, we're not white. Not to mention it's not grammatically correct, genius. And yet today, aside from my grammar, I try to be that Palestinian. Because what my mom was doing was teaching me about identity. She was just a refugee, conceived in Palestine, born and bombed in Beirut. The first 15 poems I ever wrote were about Palestine. The first 15 poems I ever wrote were post 9/11. And my mom would say, Habibi, be careful. And I'd say, Mom, what are they going to do? Deport me to a country that doesn't even exist? And because of my pre-Palestine unconsciousness, I grew up as that awkward semi-Arab. I barely ate the food. I didn't know the language. I rejected my ancestry when I was afraid of what the reaction would be. But I still grew up with my parents' stories of Palestine and never realized how much it shaped me. Because whether the language is spoken or not, a Palestinian, whether they know it or not, will always revert back to Palestine. Because you don't need to have a statue to fight for liberty or be Britney Spears to screw up a couple babies or be a Palestinian to know that a refugee will always long to be home.